Welcome back, everyone, to Newington, Connecticut at Callahan's Bowl-O-Rama. We are here for the final match of the Cambridge Credit Invitational for 2022. And here is Dennis Bissonnette kicking things off on the left lane, and he goes high, as we saw Paul Smith do so many times last game on this lane on the left side. And Dennis's opponent is tournament leader Alex Aguiar. And Alex had Dennis start on the left lane. Alex from North Dartmouth, Mass, with 25 titles, going for his 26th in his chase of Mike Lichstein. And unfortunately, there's an early misstep by Dennis Bissonnette. Bruce Hall, we're here with you on the call with my broadcast partner and math whiz, Brian Gaskill. Hey, Gas.
Hey, Bruce.
And as usual, special guest, Mr. Gordon Oliver from Cambridge Credit. Hey, Gordon.
Really happy to be here. This has been really, really exciting.
Well,
glad to have you, bud.
Yeah, thanks so much for sitting in. It's been awesome to hear about Cambridge and get your insights and maybe urging you to come out and bowl again. It'd be good to hear. So
I got it like Dave Chappelle. I got a little itch right now.
A little itch right now.
Yeah.
Come on, here we go. Here's our first look at Alex.
The great right hope.
Right, and look at that.
Bam.
Slap the 10. Alex purposely had very minimal practice on this pair. He wanted his shot to hold up. He knows that he needs all the head oil he can get because the characteristics of this pattern at 3.8 to 1, 40 feet, 24.5 mils has been a little bit of early hook and a little sluggish on the back. So it's been that kind of a, just the way the pattern is matched up to the lane surface. And Alex throwing a reactive ball at the next two, and he gets it through the front and gets some pretty good back end. So let's see how he continues to play this. So Alex really enjoying the right side to himself as the three lefties have beaten up the left side, especially that left lane, pretty good. Not that right, will it recover? And it rips the rack apart. Great shot there by Alex. No power shortage on this gentleman. And wonderful shot there. Guys, this is NEBA number 959 on our way to 1,000. That will happen sometime in 2024, where I will actually be president. So that's going to be quite the event.
So let me ask you a question about that.
I promise you, sure.
So is it just going to be whatever that tournament happens to be, or are we going to like plan a certain venue for that tournament, and the schedule might be different than it's been? Because we pretty much go to the same houses, same months almost every year.
Just about, yeah.
So if that particular tournament happens to come up in July, for example, we're going to switch the schedule around.
I
you want to have you because we're going to want to,
it's too early to say. I mean,
a place that can have the biggest field because
I'm the only one that's made a big deal about it so far. So once we have our annual meeting this year, probably we'll have some discussion about it, I would think. And the scheduling committee normally gets on the case starting literally in September, and we get bid sheets out, right? Because we want to get our schedule up as early as possible for people to plan their year and for conflicting tournaments not to compete against us.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
I know, there's so many now. And
Dennis, nice break.
Dennis recovers with the double after missing the makeable spare. And that's a key double to keep any kind of pressure on Alex, because Alex he will just run away with this, I promise, guys. He'll string the next 7 or 8, and that'll be that. So let's see what happens. We'll see if I cursed him, but I'm not sure there is any cursing Alex. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I think it's the kind of thing that will come into the year-end planning.
You would think. I mean, you would think you want to be at a center that can host the most people, because it'll probably be a huge draw, I would imagine.
Hope, and we'll get a lot of money added to it, and we'll make a big deal about it. And I will tell you that will draw national attention, that event. Another perfect shot by Alex.
Great right hope, throwing it really, really good.
The front three and the great white hope. Great shot there by Alex Aguiar. Just as to zoom in a little, we can play with this a little bit. Let's see, I think we can. See if that's a little better. Here we go. Alex, again, front three compared to the open, so that's going to give him the 21-pin lead already in the third frame. Gordon, it's been great having you here. Any other final thoughts on Cambridge you might want to share with us?
I'm just very grateful to be here. Couple things, as I was mentioning in the previous game, Cambridge is involved in getting into employee benefits, so that if employees are struggling with debt problems, then they'll know Cambridge is there. And you know, Cambridge's mission is educational on all fronts. So, you know, we help with credit counseling and debt management, housing counseling, as I mentioned with the grant, student loan counseling, reverse mortgage counseling, and even bankruptcy counseling. And a platform like this where we have so many people supporting such a great cause and competing in NEBA, those are the kind of things that my job is to get Cambridge so that people know that we're available, and when people are struggling, that we've been in business now 25 years, so we just hit a milestone similar to the one NEBA is going to come at in 2024.
Yeah.
So we feel great about that. I mean, obviously it's 1963 versus 1996, but we're just grateful to be a part of this amazing club, and just anything we can do to get the word out about what we do. We appreciate the platform, and I thank you very much for having me today.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Gordon, for being on, and thanks to Christopher and Amy, obviously, in all they do for bowling. And I worked with Christopher on the Bowling for Gold, trying to get bowling in the Olympics. And the guy is just a juggernaut, doing that for his mom. His late
God,
mom.
yeah.
And all he does for bowling, all the sponsorships that he's brought in. I'm about to read the sponsors, over $60,000 in added sponsorship money and prizes. So it's just amazing what he singularly does with Amy for the sport.
And obviously, you, Bruce, you and I have bowled on the Cambridge Nationals team for
many years.
Better part of 10, close to 10 years at least.
Yeah, and we got the shirts to prove it. And
Dennis going nowhere.
Bissonnette not going away.
And Gordon, you guys used to sponsor an event on the PBA also, right? Was it the Long Island Open?
Yep, Long Island Open.
I think I remember seeing you sitting on TV once,
yes,
sitting off
sir.
the side.
Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah, those were incredible times for sure. Yeah. There was a 300.
Garden City, right?
Garden City was one, and then Syosset was another.
Okay.
And we had a 300 by Mika.
Right.
And that actually related into us donating $10,000 to Junior Achievement, which is a national organization. We did the local one in Massachusetts, but that's educating K through 12 on financial literacy and financial skills. So we still are in partnership with them.
That's great.
We had them as a guest on the radio program just to talk about that issue. So so many great things, so many memories in that too.
Yeah, that's awesome. There you go. Good question there, guys.
Oh,
and
boy.
Alex did not like that one.
You got a break. You got 9.
Okay.
Breaks up the baby split, but breaks up his string as well. And so now Dennis will have a chance to get up and take the lead.
I actually still have the Rake Cambridge Credit
logo
cool.
that
from the
from the show.
in a frame. Yeah,
Awesome.
I actually have that still, and I still have my Cambridge Spare Bowl, by the way.
Oh, good for you. Well, Cambridge is one of many sponsors for 2022. Our next event coming up is January 29th and 30th at Circle Lanes. It's the many styles of bowling singles. And thanks so much to LaRue Marlowe for all his support of NEBA. Saw him here today bowling. It was great to see LaRue. Haven't seen him in a while. And that will also be the first BowlingSeriously.com women's event, where women who come in, their first entry will be half off. So we did reduce the entry fee for NEBA this year to $80, and you'll get a $40 discount on that entry fee, making your entry $40 for all women for their first entry. So please, oh please come along. And if you are a new woman to NEBA and you are brought along by an existing NEBA member, that NEBA member will receive a $20 bounty from Chris and Amy Viali personally. So a lot being done to recruit women for this series. There's 4 women's event for the year, and there's an 8-person prize fund for women and an exclusive women's event later in the year. And let's see Alex get back on track.
10.
And there's a flat.
No, that was a ring.
It was a ringer?
Oh, yeah.
10,
Yeah,
okay.
guys, this match is not disappointing.
You're not kidding. And here we go. Dennis with a real chance to step up and keep his string going and get back in this match. So good stuff. Guys, after that, we have the East Coast Sports Investors Trios, a new event for this year. We have 3. We'll have 3 bowlers that 1 multi-champion, 1 single champion, and 1 non-champion can get together and bowl on that. And good cover there by Alex, no problem. After that, we'll have doubles, sponsored by Strike FX. Both those events are in February 26th and 27th, sponsored, or excuse me, at East Providence. So good stuff there. Other sponsors for the year: Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, Chris Forey, BuddiesProShop.com, also adding $10,000 to the Paul Forey Memorial Series, which there will have 8 events, and the top 8 will make it into a FedEx-style final. That will go, and if you make more than one, we'll go to the points list to fill out that round of 64. And Dennis,
ladies and gentlemen,
gets the spare.
We have a match.
And now, what does that do? Let's see, 36.
He just took the lead.
129, lead by 1 for Dennis Bissonnette. Certainly had to be thought of as the underdog with all the play on the left. And as young as he is with 1 title going up against the great Alex Aguiar with 25, now has a 1-pin lead. Stick around, folks. It's a great match.
Guys, I want to see if Chris and Amy will put a bounty out for me actually bowling another NEBA. What do you think?
I think
Good
20
idea?
bucks. I think $20 is perfectly reasonable for that. So no doubt about it.
A little
I think you
incentive,
can
just
ask
a
him for
little.
it. There you go. There we go, Dennis. Can you keep it going on this tougher left lane? Another pretty good looking shot. And
Yes,
the
Farkle,
roller.
Christopher Viali, Farkle.
There's the Farkle. A quick, rolling, aggressive, decisive Farkle it is. So great strike there and give him the 11-pin lead, and slapping it out he is. Other sponsors, guys, the senior event coming up at Walnut Hill Bowl, a new event, a new house we're going to. I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion for that event, and the non-champs, sponsored by Ace Mitchell Bowling. The Green Mountain Open, we're going back to Rutland, Vermont. Can't wait for that one. Dexter Bowling Shoes at Chicopee, Savage Arms at Chicopee, Turbo Grips. Grog Monster Sports will sponsor our doubles at Cranston, a new sponsor.
Well, Alex, so that one's good.
Online,
Ooh, comes up a little high for a
4-pin. Can't get it to carry. And Callahan's will be back here for a regular singles event in July. We'll go to Yankee Lanes in Keene and Yankee Lanes both in Manchester. So thanks so much to Jeff Barden for sponsoring those events. Chicago Sam's a new sponsor for this year. We'll be there for the senior in East Hartford. BowlingSeriously.com will be sponsoring a women's event specifically with the title event in August in East Hartford. Now this covers the 4-pin, no problem. Tony and Susie Renaud and Bluefield Electric back to sponsor our Masters event. TechVision live streaming. You are watching a TechVision production right now. I hope you like it. KR Strike Force at East Providence. Yankee Lanes, Manchester, we mentioned. DJ's Pro Shop will be going back to Auburn for the non-champs. That's in November. And that's John Zawalik. Storm, Roto, and 900 Global are our title sponsors for the year. Thank you so much, guys. They sponsor the Tournament of Champions. That'll happen in November 13th. And Better Bowling Concepts and Ideal Bowling Concepts out of Norwich. We will be there for the senior event and singles to wrap up the year in December. So thanks to John Kirker, yeah, and Ian Lang down there.
Keith Lang.
Keith Lang, thank you. I was thinking Ian.
You guys brought up another
Here goes
memory.
Alex.
Back when we were sponsors. Oh, Alex is making a shot. Hold on.
Here you go. Turn it up.
Ooh,
How about
stoned
a
8.
flush
Oh, my
stone
Lord.
goodness.
eight? Oh, my God.
Jeez.
A knife to the throat for Alex. An incredible shot. Alex now pacing to 220. And with Dennis pacing right now at 239. So that was a killer shot by Alex. And giving Dennis the 13-pin lead. And let's see if he can extend it. He can just about put this match away with another double. And give him the spare. Alex clearly frustrated. Because even the last two, even that 4-pin could have gone. And then he made a wonderful shot on that 8-pin. And just not being rewarded. Alex missed the pocket once, we might say. So really incredible. Ken Fry, thanks for the compliment. We appreciate it. We love doing it. Let's see how.
So that memory.
Dennis does. Go ahead.
Fred
Sorry.
Callahan.
Yeah.
What an amazing, amazing human being.
Well, the energy he has.
Oh,
is just
forget it.
unbelievable.
Such
He's
a
in Florida
great-
now. He went down
Yes.
to Florida. You know that? And
Oh,
Dennis.
look at this.
Trouble for Dennis.
I got to do math now.
He just lost his count advantage.
I think it gave him 8. That's 7, right? We got a score change here.
Yeah, we need a score change. And here comes our score master to come in and fix that.
So that's actually
wobbly
56.
6-pin.
Let's give him 2, right? 56,
Six.
75, 84. Alex will have a 2-pin lead
Alex
if he
with a
gets 2
2-pin
here.
lead on the bench. What a match, guys. Dennis gave it right back in that right lane, probably a little bit tighter. Oh, he's
Got a
going
chance.
Back up.
Oh, nope.
He backed up
Can't
too much.
make it, but give him the 2, as you said, Gas. So that's a 2-pin lead for Alex Aguiar sitting on the bench.
So, yeah, back to Fred Callahan. I mean,
Yeah.
the love of the sport. Forget about being an amazing proprietor, an amazing advocate for NEBA, but even meeting him back in that time frame, that was like the early 2000s. Just so vibrant, just loving bowling, just doing everything he can to help the sport. So
Well, I'd extend that to the whole family, the Callahan family. You know, we had the Bud Callahan Memorial here, and they've helped us sponsor a regional. You know, we come to this house every year for NEBA.
Yeah.
And so can't say enough about the
They
Callahan
stepped up
family
when
and
we
their
lost
support.
Wallingford, right? They hosted on like
Yes,
almost
they
no
did.
notice.
Yes, they did. They did. And now Dennis with another mixer 7-pin, a little bit light on that left lane. And now his max is 234. So guess what? Alex can get up and double to triple to close out this match. So Alex can just get up here right now and take the title. And don't miss the 7-pin. Oh, he's stuck. He misses the 7-pin.
That is unfortunate.
193 with a 223 maximum. So now Alex just needs count and 2 marks.
He does.
So let's see what he does. Alex, I think he's a little surprised at this turn of events where Dennis goes back-to-back opens to make life much easier on Alex, who really lost his carry. Well, I guess flush 8 is not really losing your carry, but it was just a bad break. But trying now to make this work. Go.
Do that one good.
Firm
Oh
shot.
my goodness!
Can you believe
Smash
it?
9.
Can you
Jeez.
imagine a smash 9? So let's recap. How about a stinging 10-pin, a 4-pin, a stone 8, and a smash 9? Alex's last 4 shots. I mean, here's a guy pounding the pocket and not getting rewarded, and yet still clinging to a 2-pin lead. And if he makes this and fills 19, winner, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Math man?
Yep.
Here we go. Alex going for his 26th title. And I will remind you that Mike Lichstein is the leader with 31.
You know, we've said this a million times, how hard it is to win these tournaments. And it's like, no matter how good you're bowling, over the course of the amount of matches it takes to get there, you got to get a break somewhere along. It's just so hard to go wire to wire without getting something fortunate to happen. And it just happened, and you know, I'd be stunned if he didn't. I mean, I can't tell you he's going to carry, but this ball's going to be in the pocket.
25 titles, obviously breaks along the way, but dominance also.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
No, but
well, look
like,
at Michael. I mean, Michael's had breaks in single game matches. I mean,
Sure.
The great ones rise to the top.
You
Bill
have to
Webb,
get a break somewhere along
Anthony
the way. It's
Pepe.
you just
You
have
know, let's
to.
look at Pepe. So, all right, what are the odds, guys, on this being a strike? Not just in the pocket, but a
I'm
strike.
going heavy.
I'm going. Pay the window.
7-1.
Pay the window. And
10 pin.
flat 10. Unbelievable.
Well,
So
if he makes
now,
it and he
let's
throws the
see.
strike, it's still.
He's got to get a strike here
Yep.
somewhere. He's had the last 6 balls, Alex Aguiar, have been 9 counts.
Well, you know what?
And
If
only
I
one out of the
guarantee if
pocket.
he makes this, he'll take 9 on the next one too,
That's true.
because that'd be a guaranteed tie at worst.
Got to go sheet.
Yeah.
That's
He
true.
would. He'd take another 9, I think, if he's. You know.
I'm upping the odds on the next one being a strike, though. He makes this one, I'm upping the odds.
Well, he's 5 out of 6 in the pocket, all 9s. So, really funny. I would have expected this on the left, not on the right. Really, for Alex to have trouble carrying, and give him this. Oh, he flags the 10-pin and goes to 13. Now,
20
here's
to tie.
Dennis getting
20
up,
to
needing
tie,
to
two
fill
hits to
20.
win.
Oh my goodness! What a turn of events. Very surprised to see Alex get by that 10-pin. And he gives back the single pin miss that Dennis gave him in the 9th. So
I may have to change my last name to Burton.
Well, maybe it's the announcer's curse here, guys. We were saying almost gave him the spare, and there we go. So, and what can
Do that one
Dennis
good.
Get the first one.
Nope.
And there's a ring 7.
All right, so now he's got to make this and strike to tie.
This and strike, and can you imagine, guys, a tie?
Alex couldn't tell from he was so far down to the left he didn't know if that struck or not. Alex is about 8 lanes down to the left, and he saw the ball hit the pocket flush. And he couldn't tell. He come running down to look at the monitor to see if it was a strike or a 9.
Okay, just to confirm, everyone, that it is a single ball Sudden
What's the
death
format for the,
single ball?
Wow.
Sudden
Wow.
death roll-up, which means Alex will have his choice of lane and order. Should Dennis strike here? Dennis Bissonnette must strike to tie. Strike to tie, and then we would have a single ball roll-off. And Dennis will take his time. And Dennis has been light on this pair, on this lane. He just left a ring 7 on this lane. He left a 7-pin on the left lane and missed it. Let's see what he can do.
It's pretty
We're
good.
You get a good-looking shot.
There it
Dead
is.
Flush in the pocket. And there's a tie, folks, at 2:13. We've got bonus bowling here at the Cambridge Credit Invitational. Gordon, couldn't imagine a better match, right, buddy?
Title match is not
There we
disappointing.
go. Unbelievable. And everybody on the stream, hang around. We've got bonus bowling. We will have single ball roll-off action coming. We're going to stay right here on the stream. And we'll have Alex choose starting lane and order, I believe. And I think Alex had already taken off his wrist tape,
Uh-oh.
Wow.
thinking he was done. And he comes back, and now he has new life with a tie. And
In this,
Alex is going to go first, and he's going to go on lane 32, he says. So, unbelievable
In this match.
finish.
bad breaks, missteps, on both sides.
We've seen it all.
Yep.
We've seen it all. Well, give Dennis credit. He made the 7-pin he had to make, and he struck when he had to strike to get the tie.
After he
And
missed one, right?
after
He got
he
up there
missed,
and
right.
needed it. Yep, solid.
Just one on the. Okay, here we go. Alex is going to kick us off. And let's see if Alex can find a way to strike, which he has not done in his last
Here we go.
7 balls. Alex has been stymied with stone 9s, stone 8s, ring 10s, 4 pins. Let's see what he can do here on a single ball roll-off.
Do it good.
Money.
Oh.
And goes high again for a
That picked up
4
early.
pin. Picked up early. That's a 4 pin. That's 9. Dennis Bissonnette, strike to win. Once again, the 25-time titleist versus the 1-time titleist. And by the way, Dennis's one championship was at the non-champs.
Wow.
So he has
Never
not
beaten a full
won.
field, right.
He's never
Yeah.
beaten a full field. And
He's
here he
obviously a
is.
young star. I mean, no question about it.
Oh, Dennis is got a future that's just, he needs shades for that future. But right now, he needs a strike to win, 9 to tie, and 8 will hand the title to Alex Aguiar. Waste no
That's
time.
pretty good.
Look, it's in the pocket.
Oh, my God.
goodness, Stone 8. Oh,
Stone 8 with the
Good
pin
grief.
bouncing across and does not take it out. You can hear the crowd going crazy for the 9 count, and now we have another 1-ball roll-off, and Alex Aguiar, new life again. And Alex is actually about 3 pairs to our left, just relaxing. He's going to come back and take his shot coming up on lane 31. It's going to be the same order, and they're going to switch lanes over now to lane 31. And I have to say, this has to be advantage Alex, because this left lane has been giving the lefties fits. But again, Alex has not struck in his last 8 balls, despite being in the pocket 7 of them. So, who wants it more? What a match we're seeing here. Here he goes. Can he strike? Can he strike?
there it is.
Sounded
That was
pretty good.
beautiful.
There
I couldn't
it
see
is.
it.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Slap the 7, and he gets the crowd gives him the cheer. And Alex is like, gee, I finally struck. That's pretty amazing. So here's Dennis. Now must strike to tie and extend this sudden death roll-off. Bonus bowling for you here at Callahan's Bowl-O-Rama, the Cambridge Credit Counseling Invitational. Gets right up the lane,
Nope.
stay there, and goes high, and no. Alex Aguiar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great right hope.
Great right hope grinds it out, survives numerous challenges to this title, and Alex Aguiar wins title number 26.
Wow.
Congratulations to Alex.
26.
Great bowling all day, led the field, and among all these lefties, and Alex gets the strike when he needs it. And congratulations to Alex Aguiar. Guys, I'm exhausted. I don't know about
Yeah.
you, but
I was going to
what
say,
a
I hope you didn't
match.
make dinner reservations.
boy, I
A lot of
certainly
intensity
didn't,
there.
But that was amazing. So, Gordon, thanks again for coming on. Appreciate it so much. We're going to get Alex on an interview here, Gas, and have a chat with him, and that's
Awesome.
great. So you'll be back, and Gordon, but thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
buddy.
you
Good
coming
seeing
on.
you
Thank you
again.
very much
Really
for
good
having us.
stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really
And
enjoyed
thanks
it.
to Christopher Viali
Okay.
for doing
Absolutely.
what he does
All right.
for the
And
game
thanks
of bowling.
everybody for tuning in. We're going to have Alex on the Champions interview coming right back. Thanks everybody. Take care. Have a good evening.